Hello, Virgo. Welcome. Take a seat. Relax. There's nothing you need to do in this present moment, Virgo. Just chill, relax, and enjoy your reading. Enjoy your reading. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. Enjoy what is coming. Alright, to start your reading off, we have card number 18. Interesting. Enjoy what is coming. Something is on its way. Alright? Something is on its way. And, people, you probably hear this a lot. Just be patient. It's coming. Just be patient. This might be the love of your life, your soulmate, if that's what you've been wanting and searching for and waiting for, right? And everybody keeps telling you, just be patient. He's coming. He's on its way. This is the type of energy what's going on here. This card is all about today being about today. But guess what? Remember I said, relax, enjoy your day, enjoy your week. Don't forget to enjoy. So, I'm going to be the opposite from people. And when people, I'm going to say, for all those people that keep telling you to have patience, no, that's not what you need. You need to let go of that patience, right? Why? Well, because people who are in the present need no patience, because they are completely here today. They do not wait for anything, as there is nothing to wait for. Today is already here. Everything that is happening is supposed to be happening, and we are in no rush. Today is just about having today. And I can feel you being pissed off at me, Virgo, telling me to shut the fuck up. That is not how life works. I can hear it, Virgo, so leave me alone. Today is about having today. The more you worry, we are magnets. The more you worry, the more you are pushing away this thing that it is that you want. So relax, enjoy your reading, enjoy your day, and let's just focus on what's in the present moment, in our present environment. And the more you enjoy the environment that you are in, that joy is going to be that magnet that brings this thing towards you, because this thing is waiting for you. It's literally waiting for you. It wants you so bad. It wants you just as bad as you want it. And it's waiting for you. It just wants you to be ready. It can't find you if you are so worried, because is that your natural state, to be worried? No. So when you are worried, it's hard for them to find you because you're worried. You're not you. You're not being yourself. You're not being you, right? And that's what they want. They want you, and that's what they love. They want you, and that's what they are looking for. They are looking for you. So be you. Be yourself. Do the things you enjoy. Let go of that worry. Be you. Be focused on you. Be locked in on your passions and your joys, and that's how they will find you. Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, mentality is huge here, right? This is the worry thing. So this guy, see him carrying all these swords. Well, he stole those swords from people, right? And he's alone, and he feels that he needs to defend himself from people because he feels like life is out to get them. Or he feels like everything is going wrong and people are just there to get them. And this guy is not gonna find the love of his life anytime, any that in a very long time. This guy's gonna be very, very patient because that's not who his love of his life is looking for. The love of his life is looking for him, and he is not being himself. He is thinking that life is out to get them, that everybody is out to get them, and he is worried, and he has to defend himself, and he's, it's the mentality that he has put himself in. So what do we need to do about that? Well, we need to embody the Queen of Swords. We need to use the Queen of Swords energy. And the Queen is not afraid to cut off those thoughts that are not helping her any longer, right? The Queen protects. The Queen is that motherly, feminine energy, that mother nature type of energy, to where she provides to everyone. She includes everyone, loves everyone, provides, but she is not going to provide like a a disease that is infecting her body and that is hurting her. She is not going to provide nutrients for that, right? She's going to cut that disease off because that disease is going to hurt the whole. And that's not the point of the queen. The point of the queen is to take care. And the queen is not afraid to cut off things that is going to hurt her and the whole, right? So we need to cut off, not be afraid to cut off those thoughts that are poisoning us, right? That are poisoning you and your mind and your body, right? So and your perspective. That's what you need to do. We really need to make sure we pay attention to our mentality and the thoughts that we are thinking. And if you notice that those thoughts are helping, then good. If you notice that those thoughts are not helping and are making you feel bad, well, we got to get rid of those thoughts. We got to cut those thoughts off with your sword, right? Imagine yourself with a sword and imagine a bunch of strings connected to those thoughts, and you cut those strings and you see those thoughts fly away, right? Like a balloon, like a kite, right? Those thoughts were a kite, and you cut the string off, and now that kite is flying away in the wind, away from us. We don't want that anymore. See, yeah, exactly. The burden. Okay, yeah, interesting, huh? So it's like you really, really want this love, but you know, it feels like a burden to be in this love. It feels like a burden to be in a celebration type of mood, and to be in that opposite of, you know, instead of life is out to get me, life is a celebration, right? But life feels like a burden. That feels like a burden right now. It feels like we can't do it. It feels like that's in the way, right? But that's where we want to be. That's where we are going to find our other half. That's where we're going to find our soul family. That's where we're going to find the people that you know, feel the same way. So it's really not about seeing things as a burden, which is interesting because it's a Six of Clouds. So again, the mentality, right? So it's are they thinking that what they're doing is a burden? No. Do they care that we are watching them saying that they are a burden? No, they don't care. The only thing that they care about is how they feel and their mentality, and they are celebrating life, and life is a celebration to them, and life is celebrating with them, right? So life is not celebrating us just because we aren't celebrating it with life, right? Imagine a relationship, right? And you keep defending yourself, and you keep having, you know, instead of being in that joyous celebratory type of emotions. So yeah, just I feel like you know what it is. You know what it is that we need to do here. Yep, Six of Cups, pleasure, and the Devil. Interesting. So the Devil is all about taking responsibility. Okay, everybody says the Devil otherwise and sees the Devil as a bad thing, but no, the Devil is the only one that takes responsibility, right? Take Adam and Eve, for example. Okay, Eve, right? She bit the apple, and then she went to Adam and got him to bite the apple too, right? And then God showed up, and oh no, Adam and Eve were worried. Oh no, they bit the apple and they're going to get in trouble, you know. And so God appears and he shows up and he goes, Adam, you know, you ate the apple. I told you not to eat the apple. And Adam was like, well, it's not my fault, you know. Eve is the one that told me to eat the apple. It's Eve's fault. Right? And then God goes to Eve and he says, Eve, you ate the apple and you made Adam eat the apple. And she was like, no, well, you know, it wasn't my fault. The snake is the one that told me to eat the apple, you know. And then God goes to the snake. He's like, snake, you told Eve to eat the apple. And the snake is the only one that took responsibility. The snake winked back, said, yep, I did that. You know, he took responsibility. And that's what we need to do here. Take responsibility of our mindset. Take a responsibility of our emotions. All right, pleasure, right? We don't get pleasure from other people. Like, obviously, yes, we do, you know, but ultimately we are the ones that create that pleasure. Okay, so like what I'm saying is you got to be in pleasure for pleasure to find you. You know, you got to choose that pleasure. So this really is all about your mentality, right? And making sure that we want our emotions, that we want good emotions. And, you know, because obviously we don't have good emotions here if we're being patient, right? And we want something that's not happening, and we're being tired and annoyed of everybody telling us that it's going to happen, you know. Well, let's focus, let's ignore all that, and let's focus and take responsibility for our own emotions and for our own mindset and for our own worry. And as soon as that responsibility, you know, you embody that, it's going to make it that much easier to find you. So, cool. I hope you don't see this as like a me getting you in trouble, because that's kind of what it felt like as well. But no, this is just honesty. Okay, so cool. Look at that, 23. And if you made it to the end of this, congratulations. Look at that. Yeah, everything that you want in life, you get. It goes to show that everything you want in life, you get, and you can't work for it. It just comes to you. Were we not just saying that? You just need to focus on this, and it'll be like a magnet, and it's just gonna come to you. So, cool. I really hope this helped, Virgo, and I hope you don't just hate me in the comments, but if it did help, please help me as well by leaving a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to keep hanging out, as this is a safe place where we try to figure life out together. So thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.